This has become one of the most tired talking points in all of sports commentary, specifically towards the NBA and basketball. SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his status as a superstar has become tiring. Whether or not he is, whether or not he will be, those kind of arguments or whatever. I'm not sure what your position is. You guys can go ahead and drop those comments. I'd love to read what you have to say on this. But in terms of for or against his star level status, let's start first with the facts. SGA is starting to achieve high levels of success independently as a player, achievements on that side, and then also as a team, the Oklahoma City Thunder have really ascended. Here they are in the NBA Finals in a tough series against the Indiana Pacers with an opportunity to become champions. He has now earned and been awarded the league MVP. He has all-star recognitions. He has a play style that has been compared to Kobe Bean Bryant, who himself was a star. I'm not saying that SGA is Kobe. I'm just speaking to some of the public discourse from talking heads and NBA fans around the league. Is he a star? The narratives about him, whether or not he reaches superstardom. I just like to say that based on team success, based on statistical achievements, awards, recognitions from teammates, executives around the league, play style, narratives, whether or not you want to make the argument he's not in a large market, so that limits his upside as a star and all of those things, it doesn't matter. I really hope that the individuals that say he's not a star or incapable of being a star or lacks the attributes of a star, the conversations are about players like Charles Barkley, who never won, but were considered stars. Allen Iverson, another name that comes up. And then you have some of the younger players who are considered to be stars, not to any type of achievement like John Morant or Zion Williamson, who have this kind of box office glitter sheen to them, right? SGA doesn't have that. I don't think people really understand what the NBA is doing by feeding into these narratives of this guy not being a star. You are hindering and handicapping a guy who is going to catapult your league out of the doldrums of legacy players, the retirement home that has become the NBA star cabinet with players like LeBron James and Steph Curry and James Harden, the former stars of 2017. A reminder that it's 2025, my good people, and the NBA is stuck in the past, investing time, resources, money into players who are out of time. And we are questioning whether or not one of the most immense talents the league has seen in the last decade plus, we're wondering if this is a star. These really aren't the questions to be asked, nor is it really the timing to ask them in the NBA Finals, with the opportunity to leverage a player who's going to possibly win the finals, win a finals MVP, fresh off of winning the league MVP, who is of an age that indicates that we have a 10-plus year potential reigning as one of the elite players of the league. We are asking whether or not he is a superstar, and we are making excuses and trying to build narratives that indicate that he is not, instead of celebrating what he can be. We're focused on what we believe or perceive he isn't. The entire narrative is tired. The entire media's coverage of it is sad. And the fact that we are still hanging on to legacy players who are nowhere to be found in the league's most crucial moments in the NBA playoffs and the NBA Finals. The league continues to disappoint, lacking their investment into their real players who are going to push them and catapult them into the future. It's sad, but on color for Adam Silver and the NBA. This really is a bad look for the league. And the way that they are treating their young up-and-coming superstars continue to baffle. Anybody who has invested any time, effort, or money into the league needs to question this philosophy from the league.